Well, we have another Cuomo update, but this time it's not the Cuomo-sexual you're thinking of. It's Chris. He was suspended indefinitely by CNN on Tuesday as the network investigates his conduct related to his brother, as we now know, the disgraced former governor of New York, Andrew Cuomo, who was forced to resign amid his allegations of sexual harassment. CNN released a statement, and this is what it said. The New York Attorney General's office released transcripts and exhibits Monday that shed new light on Chris Cuomo's involvement in his brother's defense. The documents, which we were not privy to before their public release, raised serious questions. When Chris admitted to us he had offered advice to his brother's staff, he broke our rules, and we acknowledge that publicly. But we also appreciate the unique position he was in and understood his need to put his family first and his job second. However, these documents point to a greater level of involvement in his brother's efforts than we previously knew. As a result, we have suspended Chris indefinitely, pending further evaluation. And Chris Cuomo has also admitted that he would reach out to sources to find information about his brother's accusers who hadn't come forward yet.
A couple things. One is the real victim here is Jeffrey Toobin, because all everyone does is that guy was caught beating off on Zoom and he only got a slap in his non-jacking hand, and now he's back. He was suspended. We're going to do this Toobin thing again, and Jeffrey Toobin must have been. And you have the tape that always makes me laugh, but he's like, I'm going to go down. I'm going to show up. I'm going to sit down with this shrew. I'm going to fucking take it one more time in the ass, and let's never bring this up again.
Yeah.
Turn the page. Sorry, this is the most uncomfortable ever exchange.
Let's bring in CNN chief legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin to talk about this and more. Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, Allison.
It's been a while.
It has been a while, indeed.
I feel like we should address what's happened in the months since we've seen you, since some of our viewers may not know what has happened. So I guess I'll recap. I'll do the honors.
Help yourself.
Okay. In October, you were on a Zoom call with your colleagues from the New Yorker magazine. Everyone took a break for several minutes. During
not
which time
necessary.
you were caught masturbating on camera. You were subsequently fired from that job after 27 years of working there. And you, since then, have been on leave from CNN. Do I have all that right?
You got it all right. Sad to say.
Wow.
Unnecessary. Who the fuck is this?
By the way, you were doing a Zoom call. You were caught masturbating on camera. Like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, otherwise...
We didn't have a court sketch artist in my fucking den, bitch. Like,
we didn't jump out for a surprise party.
We did the math on the Zoom call camera part. It's not... I didn't speak about it. I was caught on camera. If this chick has a daughter, I guarantee she's going to have an eating disorder. I guarantee. This is an eating disorder mom.
Yeah.
I can smell them coming down the road.
You want to talk about what you did?
Toobin. You want to talk about what happened to my milk duds? So Toobin's like, oh, fuck.
And he took it with great, he took it on the chin. He kind of made a joke out of it.
Well, the thing about it is you would assume that, A, it's a colleague. Mm-hmm. And so what they were going to do is, if it needed to be addressed, it would be sugarcoated in such a way where you could just go, you were caught doing inappropriate things, and many people, rightfully so, may have been offended by it, so we took a blah, 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 and then we just get on. Right. She dragged that shit out about as long, that's Allison Camerata. She dragged that on about as far as she could do it.
It was, I get it. We get it.
She has twin daughters?
Oh.
They're both going to have eating disorders.
They add up to one daughter.
Yeah, they pit each other against each other.
Oh, no. The one will be spared when she has gender reassignment surgery at some point. So I say one goes trans and the other goes eating. That's me.
I say they go eating disorder in two different directions.
Oh,
one
Overeaters Anonymous.
Yep, and in one's like, am I pretty enough for you now, Mom?
Good call.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, maybe we'll see Chris again. Maybe we won't.
I don't know. She's an attractive woman, but I'm sure her man carves out a little time to take care of his own business on occasion. God forbid he ever gets caught.
Would you like to talk about what you did? You were on the laptop.
Jesus. I mean, she fucking hates that guy, man.
So Toobin's really the one who's getting it here because everyone's just bringing up Toobin
Yeah.
again. It's something
Jeffrey Toobin was trending as well.
he just
which is
wanted,
so
let's
sad.
just put this in our rearview mirror and never have to look back. No, he
Yeah.
is. Now, I also think
That
about,
was mean.
and I don't know if Chris Cuomo's, I don't know if their mom is still alive, but if you want to talk about how the mighty have fallen, remember the mom, what was the mom looking like a year ago?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got one
Oh.
guy who's saving New York City. He's writing books.
Best-selling book.
He's on every night with the other son. He's crushing the ratings. They're on together. I mean, when it comes to like proud mama, I don't know that you could have two sons in the NFL, Mrs. Barber.
Tiki and Rondé's mom.
That's right, Gina. Why didn't you jump in?
Sorry.
Matilda
have the
Como.
Watt-
Yeah, I think
Watt
she's
mother?
still with us.
You could have two sons in the NFL. That'd be pretty
Bosa
good.
mom?
But governor of New York and the lead guy at CNN, I don't know if you're going to do much better than that
Yeah.
in the mama department. Boy, was that a fucking slap in the face. She's 90.
Yeah.
Here you
Her
go.
heart can't take this.
Hold on. Before you go to your grave. Hold on. I got something for you.
There
you go.
He's helping a
Two disgraced
There you
sons.
go. Remember those two guys you never stopped talking about? Yeah.
You had such nachas for?
Oh God, it's
Yeah.
got to be yeah.
How was that
for
Thanksgiving?
her because you can go individually. You can break up the governor and Chris Cuomo, but the mom gets both.
Yeah.
Wow, and I'm sure leading up into this episode, she was probably beaming and
Oh, of
talking
course.
about what Mario's doing and Chris is doing and.
Who do you think, which mother was prouder at the height of her son's powers? Mrs. Cuomo or Mrs. Weinstein?
Are they going to throw Mrs. Carolla in there?
Well, we know the answer to that.
I mean, named the company
That's
after
right.
the parents.
Mira Max and the
Oh, really?
yes, and
Oh,
the two
man.
brothers in the business,
that?
Bob and Harvey.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I never
Winning
knew it.
Best
Mira.
Picture for Prestige Pictures.
Yeah, which mom had more pull at the time of New York?
God. Wow.
Yeah.
That's a good
Something to
poll.
think about. Well, let's talk about some other proud moms because they have their kids as People Magazine's People of the Year for 2021. Pretty female leaning, the People of the Year.
Oh, the people
Yeah,
of the year.
People Magazine's People of the Year.
Did
It's
they do
not-
the 100 most or 50 most or something?
Well, there are three individuals and a group. And I know how you feel about like the group, like the reporter or the whatever. Well, I'll tell you, they have America's Teachers
Are the people of the year?
is one of the People of the Year. Also Simone Biles, because they feel that she shed light on mental health when she tapped out of the Olympics.
But she's not a people. She's a person.
Yeah, but they are not doing person
She
anymore.
makes up.
There's so many People
Oh,
of the
okay.
Year.
All right.
Sandra Oh. She spoke out against anti-Asian violence and harassment.
Well, no shit. She's Asian.
Yes.
Sandra Oh.
And my
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to speak out against violence against your own. That's a fucking ballsy move right there.
Made her a person
she
of
took
the
a
year.
stand. All right.
and my personal
Hey,
favorite.
anyone
Yeah.
starts talking shit about Italian guys who like racing vintage race cars, guess who's going to be first to the podium? This podcaster right here,
Yeah.
Sandra Oh.
So she's one of them.
She spoke out.
And-
Did it do anything?
Well, here's the thing, and I know I'm going to sound biased, and let's take the teachers out of the equation. But like Simone Biles, Sandra Oh, it's like, okay. I mean, I see why headlines were made, but
I would argue Simone Biles could have been more effective speaking out against anti-Asian.
oh, interesting.
I think she probably catch the ear of the people that they're
I
anti-Asianing
pick up
a
what
little
you're
better
putting
than
down.
Sandra was. But
Okay.
go ahead.
Well, my personal favorite, Dolly Parton, not only for her extensive work in children's literacy, but her massive donation she gave to Moderna, which ended up being, what people call the Dolly shot. And
We have
she,
no way of verifying this, Adam. This could all be bullshit.
I know.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Well done.
It's interesting because I don't know if this is going to mean anything to anybody else, but Jada Boomrod is fuck you. He's a host of the show Radio Lab. And it's this interesting connection because I like that show and it's kind of sciencey and interesting.
Jada Boomrod.
Yeah. His father is a doctor best friends with Dolly, which is how Jad got her to do that Dolly series and who gave her the shot for Moderna. So he works there. So I like those little nerdy connections. But she does not take praise. She's a humble woman from Pigeon Forge. So here's a clip of Dolly attempting, after she deflects and says, I'll get more credit than I deserve. This is her attempting to stay neutral about the vaccine because, her whole thing is about staying out of politics.
At that time, I know that when I got my first shot, I had said, don't be a chicken squawk, get on out and get your shot, encouraging people to get it. I thought people were just waiting in line, everybody, to get it once it was out there. But later I realized that there were a lot of people that, that didn't want to take it for whatever their reasons were. So I didn't pursue that, telling people to do this and do that, because I'm not one to tell people what to do. I completely understand every side of everything. I try to stay neutral.
How about the Holocaust?
But I'm happy that I was part of that, and I'm happy that I got vaccinated.
Sorry,
and I just
Gina,
hope and pray that this whole thing will be over and that we'll see a better time coming in the future.
It's a little long. I'm a little long in the tooth for this. I don't think I could pull it off. But I think I will advise my kids to pick up some kooky religion early. Later on, you may have to play it goes against my religious. Maybe you want to get out of the draft. Maybe you don't want to get vaxxed. Maybe there's something at work,
Right, conscientious
Could be
objector.
at some point you're going to be forced to produce pronouns or something. Just pick up a light religion. Let's get a picture of you in like a prayer shawl or something, something we can put a timestamp on. At some point when someone goes, I need you to produce some reason why you can't eat
scrambling
this. Or
for a Bible.
Yeah, maybe we want to get a specialty meal on a flight or something. But let's create a little history like Lori Loughlin did with the kid. You know what I mean?
On the rowboat.
I'll mock up a little ceremonial thing. We'll get a few shots of you up there. Just something when they ask.
Interesting.
I don't know how, like when you go, I work for UPS. Well, you must be vaccinated unless if you'd like to come back to work. And then you go, well, I'm looking for a religious exemption. Like they can't just go, all right, buddy, see you on the other side. They got to go like,
show me
well,
something.
what do you have?
Yeah.
I mean, you feel like you have to produce something, right?
I'm totally with you, but I think this is a Garrigo's question, but I would imagine you not rejecting vaccines in the past, right? Like a flu vaccine or measles or mumps or something would submarine your case. Like, why all of a sudden are you so into this religious exemption?
It's called born again, bitch.
There you go.
I got born.
That's
Look
right.
at you.
You got dunked in the holy water.
I realized, man. I went down there with MC Hammer.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of who gets dunked.
In the river. Yeah, he's like
I
a
think,
minister.
Great scene in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
I think Whitney Houston's, what's his name?
Bobby.
Brown?
I think Bobby Brown. I think
I
a
wouldn't
few
be
of them
surprised.
made the pilgrimage and
Okay.
took the dunk. That's a good shot, though. Cook that up.
That's real good.
Get out by the swimming pool. Get a
With
guy
white
dressed in
robe.
some religious garb and have him like standing in the background,
Dip ya.
dunk Sonny in there, get a shot of that.
Yeah, you could do this in the backyard.
Yeah, I could cook this.
Yeah.
This is great. All right. Well, Dr. Oz in the news, he's running for U.S. Senate in Pennsylvania.
Can I say this about Dr. Oz?
Please do.
Is it possible to have too good a jawline? You know what I mean? Like George Clooney's got a great jawline. Dr. Oz has a better jawline,
Yeah.
but maybe too good.
Too much. Yeah, I
Is
think
it too good.
I think Brad Pitt is the exact access point before you go too far. And I
because
think
Jay
that's
Leno,
something-
your car buddy, you could argue a little too much.
That's a lot of jaw.
It's almost too defined.
Yeah.
Like it's
Caricatured.
too perfect.
Yeah.
And-
We're
and
looking
it's
at a
own-
thirst trap.
Yeah. I mean, he's in phenomenal shape, but he's got the jaw for politics.
He does.
It juts out.
And
Because they always take the horrible picture of the guy with the double chin, because when they're doing the ad campaign against it, it's
Yeah.
always the guy talking at
From
the
the-
rally.
yeah,
and they got
the camera's coming
yeah,
from
the
up.
guy's down on the
Yeah.
he's down on the
pointing,
floor of the gymnasium. You're up on the stage. You're just doing this thing. You look down. It looks like you fucking triple chin. And
Yep.
Good luck.
look at that. And you know how you like to say as a former prosecutor, I think we should add in what Dr. Mehmet Oz does. Cardiothoracic surgeon.
Yes.
Who would check that?
Well, I don't know how to define it.
Well, why?
Oh,
Because
true,
everyone wants
yeah.
to sound smart. Like they're not going to ask. Cardiothoracic surgeon. That's the line of work he's in. And television
I wonder
personality.
if he's ever been to a dinner with Dr. Jill Biden.
No.
They have a lot of
They
medical
chopped it up.
discuss.
about
He's not really a
medicine.
doctor. He's on TV. Well, he's going to run as a Republican for the occupied seat of Pat Toomey, who's retiring. And by the way, he now cannot. His show can't air in several places now. And this will make sense when I explain it. Fans of the show won't be able to watch it in New York or Pennsylvania because of where Fox, which distributes his talk show, has pulled it off the air in those places because the FCC's equal time doctrine. So they don't want to give him an unfair advantage. And they also don't want to give an hour of free TV to 14 other candidates. So they're just pulling it in Pennsylvania and parts of New York because you get the Pennsylvania feed.
And enter Chris Cuomo.
That's
Enter into the Fox family now, doing his 1 hour
you-
daytime. He thought he just did politics.
imagine?
He works out a ton. He could do a whole lifestyle show.
Jada Boomrod.
That could be his first guest.
Another candidate.
Jada could come on there. Jada
Jad.
Boomrod
Boomrod.
could come. Tarara, his daughter, could come on. Tarara Boomrod. Yeah, she could come on as well. They could do a whole fitness and wellness thing.
Wow.
I mean, it's not just about reading the prompter and spitting out the news. You know?
Jada Boomrod.
That's right. He could do that.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Kind of cross the aisle a little bit.
Yeah.
Go over to the Fox affiliates.
You have to know someone who knows him.
I do not.
Oh.
I do
Drew must know him.
I don't. Sorry. We're talking about Oz or Chris now. I know. I'm
Well,
confused.
either Jada Boomrod. How dare you?
I don't know. I should
I'll
ask.
about Oz.
I should ask Drew. But yeah, Drew probably knows Oz.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it home, baby girl.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can I please just tell you who the cast is for Facts of Life? Because we know now. This is big news.
The Jimmy TV show?
Sorry, buried the lead.
this is
Should have led
huge.
with this.
Yes.
This is Jada Boomrod. He is playing Tootie. Okay, so we know who it is now. Ann Dowd from Handmaid's Tale. She's Mrs. Garrett. But the rest of the cast, this is for the live in front of a studio audience series. Jimmy Kimmel and,
Norman
Thank you,
Lear. Right.
Producing. Will star. Blair Warner will be played by Jennifer Aniston.
I was about to say Jennifer Aniston because I know she's a friend.
Yep.
Seen her
these aren't
a few
kids in
times.
this?
No, it's like the different
okay.
strokes. Gabrielle Union is Tootie. Catherine Hahn is Joe.
Yeah.
And Allison Tolman as Natalie, and you'll know her. She is, well, if you watch the Fargo series, she's the Frances McDormand
They're
character.
smart. They get Molly Ringwald to play Molly Ringwald.
That'd be awesome.
I mean, she's about the same age as all
Yeah.
of them, and
Yeah.
she was established, and she was her.
It'd be a
That would be
curiosity
great.
factor for sure.
Yeah, just having Molly
Yeah,
Ringwald
exactly.
just inexplicably being her character from season one.
Nobody's saying anything. It's going to be so good. And you can watch it the next day on Hulu.
I watched a season one the other day, and then I watched like a season 4.
Wait. 4, do they have the store yet? The gift shop with George Clooney?
I don't think they'd opened Edna's Edibles.
Yeah, thank you.
No, ask me the middle name of my son. It's a weird thing, which is they'd all really packed on a few LBs from season 1 to like season 3. Like it was if you hop from season 1 to season 3, you'll see some LBs on there. And then somebody said they should open a bakery.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Which seems like it was.
Reverse
By the way,
engineered by the writers.
I'll be one of the writers, and you be spitballing. This is what it should have sounded like for season 4.
All right, boys. Season 4 coming up. Big hit show, but we got to figure out new plot lines. What are the girls up to this year?
Jesus Christ. They're all grown out of their Catholic school
All
growing.
right.
You're like, hey, how about they open a bakery?
They're getting a little older, a little more mature.
Edna's Edibles. Yeah, why don't they just carb load while we're at it? By the way, they can eat in between takes.
Do we
By the
all
way, they have to have some
attention?
muffins that blew the pitches up even more. Yeah.
Dave, you are no help.
It had to be a joke.
Yeah.
But they went with it.
They did. And by the way, Kaylin, do you have the picture, the promo picture? It's fantastic. So this is kind of like the pencil drawings of the John Lithgow and Kevin Hart and everybody doing the dual.
Yeah,
roles.
it'll be fun, and they'll throw a party, like a viewing party at this party house that I don't even know the nuts and the bolts of it, but I get to go to a party.
Oh,
All right.
you're gonna have to give.
When's
us
it
the
air?
deets. December 7th.
Oh, okay.
That's
we
like
gotta
next
get going with
week.
that
A
shit.
few
Yeah.
days from now.
Yeah.
All right, now we can bring it home.
I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news. Am I pretty enough for you now, Mom?
Gina That was the news with Gina Grad.
Well, then there's Hyundai Tucson. They questioned everything to create the best Tucson and Santa Fe ever. Every inch has been reimagined, completely redesigned, resulting in the best SUVs loaded with innovation inside and out. You learn more. Hyundai.com. All right, and go to
Adam, sorry, let's get that again. It's HyundaiUSA.com.
This just says Hyundai.com.
It's wrong on the copy.
Oh. Also, the copy is like added more SUVs and arrows going to other stuff. Probably just print something out.
Yeah, we will.
I'll pay for the paper. You learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. All right. Some tickets left for TJ Miller and Brea coming up December 15th. We'll be taping the show for the Daily Wire, so you can come on out and see Truth Yeller there. And you can pick those shows up, watch those shows at dailywire.com/Adam. Also, Chassis, our channel 687 on Pluto TV. It's got all our movies there, so if you want to see a special, Shelby American or a Nicky Lotta or any of these interesting stories, they're all there. They're all free. Mitch album, everybody. The Stranger in the Lifeboats, available now. And until next time, this is Adam from Mitch and Gina and Bald. Say it. Mahalo. You could have two sons in the NFL. Mrs. Barber.
Tiki and Rondé's mom.
That's right. Gina, why didn't you jump in?
Sorry.
Matilda Como.
Yeah, I think she's still
Mother?
with us.
You could have two sons in the NFL. That'd
The
be pretty
Bosa
good.
mom?
But governor of New York and the lead guy at CNN, I don't know if you're going to do much better than that.
Yeah.
The mama department, boy, was that a fucking slap in the face.